All right, guys, hey, 60-inch corn, year number 2. Let the experiment continue. So we're gonna split the difference. On the planter, I just started with row 1 on the left. Odds are on, evens are off. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 is on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is off. We're gonna go down, so there'll be a 30-inch together here, and then you just kind of do it like a moldboard plow, and we're making a back furrow. And I just plant my way out of it. Kind of a pain in the butt, but for a small plot like this, I want to put the rows somewhat inside there to see what happens. Let's see what happens year number 2, and let's give it a try. All right, so I brought a guidance line in from several years ago out in the middle of the field. I'm going to see how well it does here. It looks like it's fairly straight. So we're also working on my auto steer. This is the first time running auto steer in the 46, but we'll go down and we'll just plant in there and turn around and just make some loops and see what happens. The monitor is going to throw an absolute hissy fit because half the rows aren't planting, but it will get over it. There's doing that, that's doing that. So it's going to be a little crooked. Last year, with as mucky as the ground was, it was all I could do to stay somewhat straight. Shut him off, lift him up, and we go back for the next pass. Kind of addicting watching the row units go through the corn residue. Let's hop out and see how she did. So that row planted, this was off, planted, off, planted. That worked out perfect. Off, planted. Let's see if we can't find a seed. If you don't have a little garden trowel like this in your planting tractor, and you don't get out once in a while behind to actually dig up a seed to verify, I don't have words to describe you. That's it right there. See how that thing makes such a nice V trench to find them seeds. Let me brush him off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's tucked in there beautiful. No pockets. We got good closure above him. Everything's looking really good. Yeah, boy. This is going to be neat to see because there was a lot of vetch kind of right in this zones, you know. This is going to be fun. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Neighbor's calling. Gotta go. Okay, one more frame. Then we'll call them right back. The top of this drastic, massive ridge, which if I was in Pennsylvania, I'd be like, holy crap, this is steep. It gets weird up here. So on a wet year, the top of the hill and the sides of the hill drowned out. And on a dry year, that's some of the area to burn up. I don't understand it. It's just goofy. It's the way the clay and it is up here. It makes no sense, but it is what it is. So pretty behind it. So right here, right in front of us, this little dip, you can see the grass. That's where there's a really good chance we get stuck right here growing up. you'd be up here, the rest of the field would be solid. You get to these hillsides because it's kind of a little swale. So the water comes out the hill and then hits these little swales and then just kind of puddles and holds. And anywhere there's a grass spot like that is where the water sits. And it gets weird. But you'd travel just fine everywhere else in the field. Coming down this hill, done. The other experiment I want to see what happens is, so this 60-inch corn I'm going to plant to 30 to see if there's any difference in row health, greenness for the ones that were close to last year's stocks versus the ones that were out in the middle in the cover crop for potential nutrient credits. So yeah, got a lot to learn. Man, why didn't I start doing this 20 years ago? Yeah, I kick myself. Think of the money I'd have in my pocket right now if I would have started doing this 20 years ago. I wish I had videos. I think I got one picture that I use in a presentation. It's on the other side of this ridge and it shows a big washout. I wish I could show what this soil looked like 10 years ago. This is the third year, so we had 18 corn, we have 19 corn, and now we have 20 corn. And so this is the third year of no-till corn on corn out here, and it is just unbelievable how it's coming. So just behind me here and that way, or right here basically where I'm at, as we go that way, if you, as a kid, if you would have had to dig up a worm to go fishing, you would have starved to death because you would have never found them. And from here to the road, it gets a little less abrasive, less large granule, a little bit more silty comes into play. But I can't believe the improvement of color. And look at that furrow behind them big Yetter cast irons and the double notch. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Look at all this. Some people call it trash, but look at all the P and the K that is out here and whatever minerals and nutrients. Just gorgeous. All right, guys. I'm already 25 acres in. There's some rain. Rain all around us, let her come. So I think we're in that weather pattern where it might be too dry to even rain, because that is right over us, but it's so dry that it's not even able to hit the ground. I don't remember, I wonder if the wife wrote it on the count, I don't remember the last significant rain that we've had.